Guess who's back again? And we live? We're doing it? We're doing it live? We're doing it live. Alright. Part 23, I think we're on. Let me pull up my notes. Get all my she's set up. Okay, let's see. We got notes. Good notes, good. Game, me. Not that I use this. Alright. So, streaming blueprints. How do I play this game? So, this is what we're working with. Yeah, the treasure trove. Right, okay. So, we did this. We got out there, and it opened up some weird, like a clock that you are supposed to put a combination into to open, I think, and this seems to be the solution to that clock. 6 had 6 tor lorette tor word east. So 6 in Roman numerals, CIX 109. Then we add 6, 115. Tor, and then lorette means word east. So we need to figure out what tor is. That's our main problem at the moment. We don't know what tor means. We're assuming it's also Eurasian. So I think maybe we try and find some classrooms today and look for anything that'll help us translate that. I think that's gonna be our goal. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll try and hit up some classrooms to figure out what that means. And I guess while we're doing classrooms, maybe we can look for the answers to some of these ones we still don't know. So the treasure trove is not quite solved yet because we're assuming, I guess we still don't know this for sure. The problem with playing this game once a week, or like twice a week even, is it's kind of hard to keep track of what things are related to each other, you know? So I'm assuming that we're gonna get the key to the treasure trove from this, but I don't remember why I assumed that, so I'm not totally sure that's true. So that's our main goal today. As always, we go for some blue tent stuff. Reclaim the throne, I think, is still dependent on figuring out what the heck a scepter is. Yeah, we always want to be looking out for references to statues, because I think we're close to figuring out the other order for that. File cabinet key from the tunnel. Okay, I've written down take to archives, but I think, yeah, okay, we don't need this. We took the file cabinet key down to, what's it called? Like underneath the gear. That's complete. Underneath the gear wheel area? Not underneath quite, but like in that little side room. We opened one of those old file cabinets, and it had this numeric cores. It had information about how to find a numeric core. So I think in our goals, at least in our blue tents list, we have this, the family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. This is gonna have something to do with numeric cores. Numeric core from file cabinet. File cabinet, yeah. I think that's what this is going to be about. We still got this to do. This is like a distant secondary. This primary. We'd still like to try all these things. I was thinking about it, and this one I'm not sure counts as in the house. So, I don't know about that. I'm gonna bump room 8, actually, above the other two. These are more out of curiosity. These are more things we think will actually do something. Fenmore, the redstone. Yeah, I wanted to write down the names of these, but I didn't for the first two, unfortunately. This will be one of those things that as I'm editing old videos, I can go back and fill in this information. Okay. Cool. So, plan for today. Grab some classrooms, see if we can figure out what the heck Tor means. I think understanding that one word is gonna literally complete unlocking this puzzle for us. And other than that, blue tents, as always, and looking out for information on this. So that's our plan. What are we on? Day 81. Up to day 81. All right. You know what? I'm trying to get better at this, so we'll throw a YouTube intro in here while we're loading in. Day 81 here. Starting day 81. Cool. The video I was editing today was like day 47, so I'm making some progress on catching up. I'm putting like 3 or 4 days into a video at a time now. But real quick, our goals today are gonna be, we did this, but we need to figure out what the heck Tor means to figure out like the remaining information that we don't have to understand this. So we're gonna try and get some classrooms to figure that out. And then as always, blue tents and like looking for information towards stuff like this. It's our main goal for today. So let's grab ourselves our allowance and go to the outer room. Now let's try and grab a couple of ivory dye first and then re-roll for a classroom just to really guarantee we get it today. Too early for a dining room. Classic. Just missed the summary of goals. You do have a tendency to show up like literally right after I finished the goal summary. I kept it pretty quick this time. We're only 8 minutes into stream, so if you want a 1.5 speed to catch up, go for it. But it's basically we're gonna try and solve that that puzzle for unlocking the, oh, hello, an apple here. Solve the puzzle for unlocking the, I don't even know what to call it, the clock down past the castle room. And then blue tents as always. System settings, security low for now. Word, he says. Offline mode, we'll go to unlock this in case we find the thing. And I'm not gonna set up an experiment right now, am I? Let's draft a little. Maybe we'll stumble upon a lab and we won't be forced to use the security to do that. I do really want to take the guy's bedroom for the ivory dye, but I'm gonna look for the conservatory. I kind of like to prioritize that in the corners. And I heard you say stuff about the statue names. Yeah. Treasure trove / clock puzzle thing, blue tents, and then finding any information we can about the statue names, because I think we're getting pretty close to being able to associate each name with the actual statue it is. I'll show you what we've got. We've got this right now. So we don't know. We know that Lydia is the statue that's to the right of the dais. So when we get to the chapel, we'll have to look at who that is. And then Dahlia is the... Oh man, I wrote down right for both of them. Oh mother... I have right written down for both of them. Oh no. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to... God Damn it. I'm gonna have to get that drafting book again to figure out who's who. Um, but we need Joya, we need Vea, and then these two, and we should be able to get that done. So we just gotta find information about them. I can't believe I wrote right for both of them. That's so dumb. Conservatory? No. Rude. Go to the early trophy room. Gems are good to have whenever, and it's not like a three-doored room, so there's no reason to hold on to it. Kitchen. It's nice. Do we have any need for a library? I don't think so. Take the kitchen. Find out what our meal is. Glazed salmon is the aquarium one. And we can come back for chef salad and bananas if we actually need them. Excellent drawing room. Yoink yoink. Okay. Workshop is so interesting. We have less uses for it now. I think this has to be a passageway. I can just hold on to the passageway. We'll redraw, see what else we get offered. There's a lab. Very happy about that. Let's set up the experiment. Set up an experiment real quick. And then if we get enough triggers off our experiment, we can possibly use the emergency protocol. Oh, I always love that next 40 seconds one. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Yes, we got remove a crate. Hell yeah. I think it's got to be 2 or more gems in crate. Now that we have the spiral of stars, I'm like kind of back to caring about trying to gain a lot of stars, but the crates have to be, we have to prioritize the crates. I have no idea what's going to be back there, and the curiosity is killing me. So I think it's got to be 2 or more gems. Upgraded floor plans. Honestly, upgraded floor plans maybe. Can I can't back out of here. Okay, I can back out of here. What did we... The only upgraded floor plan we've drawn is the storeroom. Is just our storeroom, right? Yeah, trophy room doesn't count as upgraded. Okay. So we have like 14 other upgraded rooms, I think. So upgraded rooms actually might be more likely than the spending 2 gems. I think I'm gonna go with that. I rarely take that one. In fact, this might be the first time I've ever taken it, but we're early enough in the run, I think that's gonna be really good. Start experiments. Cool. Alright, and we should be able to trigger security protocol at some point, based on how easy that one should be to trigger. So, is Rumpus Room now just 8 gold for 1 gem? I feel like for science, I should take it. For science, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, hallway's upgraded, but hallway's gonna show up. Hallway's common. For science, I'm gonna take the Rumpus Room. And I just want to know if it has any... Okay, so I can't put the coin in. I get the 8 coins, and I get a bishop. Okay. I'm assuming there is more to this room that I don't know about yet. I have to assume that. There does appear to be a couple of rooms, like the drafting studio and the Rumpus Room, that like kind of become semi-dead rooms eventually. So maybe, I don't know. If we see this in the conservatory, maybe we'll just jack it to rare, but I do feel that was worth checking. Commissary. We have so much allowance now. We have 109 allowance. That rules. Shovel always. Salt shaker may as well. I'll buy 2 keys and like 2 more gems. Save some of our money for if we see a showroom. Excellent Cloister of Rinna. It's upgraded. I do need to take the chapel at some point today, but we're gonna do Cloister Arena first. Crate has been removed. I really wish I had some idea of salted turnip, some idea of how many crates we still have to remove. But there's really no information indicating that. Rina, yeah, we know that this is Rina. Farmer, comma, hoe is what I have written down. Sorry, Rina. Throw a dead parlor in the corner here. Oh, right, I forgot our parlor's upgraded. Wow, there's a couple of rooms like this that I don't even think of as upgraded anymore. Only one statement is true. So if you are true, you're the only true. A box next to this box is true. A box next to this box contains gems. Okay, so I don't think this can possibly be true. Because only one statement is true means this is the true one. And then this says a box next to this box is true, which is true. And then that makes that one false. So you are false. You we don't know. You we do know. You can't be false. Because then all three are false. So you're true meaning you're true. A box next to this box contains gems, meaning you have the gems. Wasn't so bad. Difficulty on these really ping-pongs around a bit. Alright, I kind of forgot I'd like to see a green room off of this. Some luck increase. No green room. Pool or den? Pool or den? I'm just gonna go den, I think. Security closet also would have been nice, because we do have security, but I think we're gonna be going emergency protocol today, so. Mailroom is upgraded. I do really want to take the observatory, but a mailroom is an upgraded room. And it's a decent spot for a dead end. It doesn't mean we don't get to the little corner. I'm gonna prioritize the upgraded room. Do I have any need to go in there? I know you can find some items in here. I can't remember what though. No items. No items. That's right. We're flush on steps. Alright. Garage, spare veranda. I love spare veranda. It's an upgraded room. And I don't think we're gonna need the keys. So spare veranda it is. There's another crate removed from the tunnel. Yoink that gem. And okay, I'm gonna go back and draft off the Cloister Arena before we draft any more green rooms anywhere else. I would have preferred actually that spare room off of here. Didn't get it. Didn't get a green room. Laundry room, I have to check every time. I cannot for the life of me remember the laundry room. Swap coins and gems. Swap keys and gems. Swap keys and coins. Don't think we need any of those things. Classroom is dead here. We'll just take a hallway. Oh my gosh, I forgot our hallway closet is upgraded as well. There's one ivory die. Is that enough for us to go draft our outer room and look for the schoolhouse? We shouldn't draft any more before we start looking for a schoolhouse at this point, or like we're gonna end up with half the house drafted before we're even looking for classrooms. So I will go back and hope that single die is gonna be enough to get it all done. Get it all done. Enough to find the schoolhouse. And please, dear God, developers of this game, please add a way to increase my sprint speed. I don't care if it is an experiment I have to trigger, like every time you draft the weight room or the gym, increase your walking speed, but please, dear God, I need it. Walking is so slow. Shrine is tempting, but we're gonna hope for the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse, no schoolhouse. Tough. Very unfortunate. We don't need the hovel. We've got the gems. We don't really need the tomb. Are we really? Do we need the money? I mean, the tomb, the only thing a tomb really gets us these days is, well, access to the, you know what, maybe if we find enough information about the statues today, the tomb will, it'll be nice that we have the tomb today. So, I'll take it. I was gonna say the only thing the tomb really gets us these days is like enough money to make purchases in the showroom. Because our 109 allowance or whatever is enough to sustain us through all of the basic shops. I mean, we can buy out the kitchen, the commissary, the locksmith. We can kind of buy out all of those common ones. 2 green rooms. We're probably not coming back here for a long time. Call that enough for now. And we'll just buy the bananas now that we have a salt shaker. Bananas OP. Bananas, yeah, 97 steps. Steps just like aren't a problem when you when you have this much money. Just buy your way out of your problems. Break room, excellent. Break room's an upgraded room. Yeah, wow, I gotta start taking that upgraded room experiment trigger more often. That is good. 11. Oh, what did we decide this means? It means a third, I think? Third of 12 is 4? Yeah. What the hell is a third of 1? It's a third times 9 is 3? What? We're doing fractions now? That's hecked up. Okay. What? Negative 10. Oh, this is just plus 20. It's plus a third of 23 times. Haha. Clever. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. Secret garden key. That's always nice. Yeah, we'll hope we can find a conference room first. I mean, we really don't even need it. We've got so many steps. None of you are upgraded, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm actually just gonna go with the attic here. And run all the way back around to the spare veranda. So because we didn't find the schoolhouse, I'm going to look at our, our list of blue tent rooms that we still need, and try and start planning for what rooms we're gonna draft up on the 8th rank. Okay, got everything out of that. Let's look at our blue tents list. Okay, I'm just gonna keep that open so I can make sure that I don't draft the things on that list that I really wanna get up on rank 8. I can't believe we're on the lookout for a drafting studio again now, because I wrote down the word right twice. I wonder if I transcribed that wrong when I moved that note from somewhere else, or if I literally wrote right twice the first time I wrote it. If I had to guess, it's more likely left is the first one and then right is the second. I'm not going to use the secret garden key yet. I'm going to just hope that we can find a conference room so we don't have to deal with that. Veranda is really good. Veranda's really good, but honestly we don't really need the items. Observatory, I mean bunk room's also an upgraded room. We'll find that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we don't have a foundation. What the heck? We don't have a foundation still. That's wild. I'm gonna go observatory here. Hopefully we still find the veranda, but easy to forget the veranda has to be along the flanks. The slice apples are delicious, and let's see what we get out of our Spiral of Stars. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key, and 1 gem, and 1 coin, and 1 step, and 1... I'm curious what it's gonna keep doing. Lost and Found. Are we likely to have to come back through Lost and Found? Lost and Found is really brutal to have to come back through. What do we have to go back for? If we want to trigger the... what's it called? Emergency protocol, we have to go back to the lab. Unless we find an office later. We'll have to go back to the tomb at some point, but hopefully by then our items don't matter anymore. Do we have anything we'd be really upset to lose? We have the components for a jackhammer right now. We'd be really upset about that. But we also have like 4 things we wouldn't be that upset about losing. Okay, we'll risk it. Come on, Lost and Found, don't hurt me. Oh, I took the broken lever. Okay, I wonder if we cannot get it again today. Like, does finding it once cut it out for the rest of the day? That's too bad. Okay. Stopwatch and the telescope. Okay, telescope is great. We're officially looking for an observatory. Not observatory. Planetarium, which we should find. It's pretty much common. And you, do I take you now? I have to take you now, because I don't want to come back through here. Alright. We're going for it. Although, how much do we really need to use this? We kind of have everything we need today. Always upgraded. Mostly we want high gem rooms here. Patio's great. Still didn't find a conference room. Boiler room. I'm fine with the gym. I don't think we needed boiler room. I should be able to bypass you. No? Oh, I can't bypass you right now? I guess it does say keys specifically, huh? No, I'm not on the thing. I need a triple doored. Go rotunda here. It's free. That's huge. I can't draft off you. Okay. I'm gonna go back for the gems from the patio. Or gem singular and a key. That's cool. And we can dig in here. Now, losing that broken lever means no jackhammer. So I was considering holding on to these dig sites, but it doesn't really matter. This key-carded door means we are now looking for a utility closet. Utility closet would be really nice to see. This is the 8th rank. Oh! And we're in a rotunda. Okay. Oh, and this is also our treasure room. Wow. See, this is my one problem with the silver stopwatch. Well, is it screws up my train of thought. It scatters me, and all of a sudden sorry, work text. Bunch of gems. And all of a sudden I've kind of lost track of all the things I'm trying to keep in my mind at once. Okay, so where is this memo gonna be? Literally right there. There are 4 different methods to rotate rooms. I'm just gonna put this in the done list because that's not like something we have to investigate. Rotunda. There are 4 different methods to rotate rooms. Rotunda, cool. Let's see. Rotunda, dovecote. That item, the something compass. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sextant, I think, like the thing you use on a map. Ornate compass, it's called. That's 3. What is the 4th way to? What's the 4th way to rotate rooms? It's not going to be another room, right? Oh. Oh, there's like an blessing? Is it a blessing? Let's see. Outer room, shrine. Is it the dancer? Let me see. Blessing of the dancer. I think that's what it is. Pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Yeah, that's the 4th. Ah, we got there. Cool. Glad we figured that out on our own. Okay, so we are looking for blue rooms to the left and right. Specifically new blue rooms. I'm not going to Secret Garden here. Oh man, there is the office, which we've already gotten, and we've gotten the planetarium. Damn. We've gotten the office and the planetarium already for our blue tents. Well, I think I will spin the office and take that. And then we can trigger emergency protocol here. And spread gold, though I doubt we'll need it. Spread gold now. Log into network. Swan song. Swan song. View active terminals, and we access the shelter. Bomb shelter. Alright, radiation monitor. And this should be plenty. Yep. I think we've got like six triggers so far. Forgot exactly. Cool. What are we at? 7. We're at 7 triggers. Cool. Nothing else we should need out of this room. Grab our free gem, even though we've got absolutely plenty. That tunnel is a joke. Maybe we go Solarium, find some rarer blue rooms for the 8th rank. Like that idea. Diggy diggy. What do you got? Key. No longer need you. Guess a locker room would be alright today, but I don't think we took that pool. We didn't take that pool. Okay. I'm gonna draft north here. Fill in this little corner and then look for a blue room here. I don't know what we're hoping for, but we'll look at the list when we go to draft there. Man. Obviously not servants' quarters. I'm kind of tempted by the clock tower. Can I rotate this chapel? Okay, I didn't think so. We'll take the chapel so we can view the statues. Okay, so I'm gonna write down. Where's that at? Here's our list. I'm gonna do what I've been doing and scoot these on into their own tab. Statue? Haha, Statue of Liberty, nice. Move to goals, sorry. Whew. Excuse me. And that's gonna plop down right there, and then we can link to statues. Currently called tab 46. And we can rename you to tomb statues. Yeah, okay, so looking at this, we have left of the dais is the pitchfork, and right of the dais is the, oh, I don't know what that's called, whip? It's like the equestrian. So since I don't know who's who yet, I'll just make a little note. Left of dais. Chapel. Left of dais. Farmer with pitchfork. Right of dais. Equestrian with whip. So we'll put for now, and then we're gonna need to find a drafting studio. Some coins. Don't mind if I do. And corner. We do very much need a planetarium today, but I'm going to trust we'll find it. Honestly, I don't need rerolls here at all. These are all great. I think I'll take the treasure trove and trust we're gonna find the planetarium. I feel bad about how many times I'm turning down the planetarium, but I'm gonna do it. Taking the treasure trove. Not because we need the money, but because it's like permanent progress and we still are working on all of these memos. They are definitely going to teach me something when I finally find the patience to read through all of them. Alright, off to our treasure trove notes. This is our 22nd box. Let me verify that this is our 22nd time. This is our 25th time drafting it. We drafted it like 3 times in the outer room, maybe? I think that's it. Alright. This one sounds familiar. The next 3 memos you find in this room will all be true? I'm pretty sure we've read this one before. No. Oh no, we saw the next 4 boxes marked by moons contain false statements, is what we saw. Okay, so the next 3 green memos you find in this room will all be true. Written on a green memo, handwritten, which I don't really remember what handwritten means about green memos. White chest, and what kind of symbols? What do you got? Heat waves. Heat waves. For some reason that memo feels very familiar, but it's not in our list, so I guess we haven't seen it. Okay, now blue room. Blue room here. Sorry, Moo, I gotta close the window. It's getting toasty in here, baby. Don't be upset. Just sitting there looking out the window and I just shut it on her. I'm gonna turn on the fan. Give me 1 second. Getting a little bit roasty toasty in here. Hey, Moo, come here. Oh, say hi to YouTube, baby. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. Yeah, that a girl. That's my sweet baby angel. Oh, pets are just so squeezable. Just wanna. You're so cute. I'm so itchy as well. Okay. Blue room here. Let's see what we get. Damn, I think we've done music room and nook. I think we've done both. Music room. There's a major key hanging on the wall in the safe house. Nook. The rook can perform a special move with another piece. Damn, we've done both. That sucks. Okay, we'll rotate this. Take the reading nook because it's an upgraded room, and we still have some chances to. Still got 2 more chances at new blue rooms. Yeah. Okay. We don't take the library here. I don't think we have any need for it. Oh, of course you offer me the Chamber of Mirrors where I can't. Can I? Okay. We can get into 2 sides of it. We can get into this side, and then this side. Yeah. And so this button opens that. This button... Does that button open that? I don't think we can take it. I don't remember what opens what. Oh, wow. Never mind, we're done. Dead end, Chamber of Mirrors, library faces into the gym. Wow. Okay, on the off chance we can get into the Chamber of Mirrors. I don't think we can, but on the off chance we can, let's try it. Ah, too bad. Too bad we're getting stuck here. No ivory dye. Okay, that opens that one. I think that just opens that one, unfortunately. But let's run around and check. Ah, kinda got. Oh no, that means... Oh, I should have taken the... Damn it. I should have taken the coat check. That means we're not gonna get to bring our telescope to the planetarium. Oh, so dumb. So dumb of me. It opens that one? Oh, maybe it's salvageable. Wait, I still don't think it's salvageable. No, because we still need access to the opposite side of this one, don't we? Because you just open you? Yeah. Why does that one... That one opens that one? Oh, because that one opens that one. Damn. And we don't have like a foundation to work with to get back around. Oh man, what an upsetting way to go down here. You did that, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're done. We're done. What a disappointing way to end. No chance we can pull the chamber lever. Man, we should have drafted a secret garden. We could have gone through the antechamber and around. All right, well, it happens. I'm a little bit rusty, so we did pull 8 crates out. So I guess let's go check and see if 8 crates was enough to make a dent. I didn't need to turn that. To make a dent sizable enough that we can do something. And we don't have a coat check, so we've got nothing to do with all these items we've got. Oh, we just gotta run all the way back out. Too bad. You know, sometimes you just get got. And it was definitely our fault we got today, but doesn't make it hurt any less. Now, if we telescope here, we get to trigger this again. And 1 gem 4. Okay, we did get another word. Gain 1 key and 1 gem 4. It's gonna be 4 each. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each what? This is such a fun... What a fun idea for them to have just made you slowly find out what it does. It's brilliant. It makes you really wanna A, guess, and B, like, keep coming back to that room, of course. Yeah, disappointed. Disappointed about getting got. What do we got? How many more crates do we gotta remove? What did we do, 8 today? 8's pretty good. We did get 8 of them. I think I had guessed we had maybe like 20 left to move. Oh my god. No. There was exactly 4 and then 4 on top. There were 8 exactly. We're done. Okay, you I've read. You had a file cabinet key. Oh, our shoes just triggered. This is a different... Okay, a door. A very ominous door just at the end of the hallway. What is with this thing? This is so ominous. Regular key? Regular key? Mother... Are you kidding me? I was about to say I'd be so pissed if I got down here and I didn't have a regular key and that's all it took. But no, of course you also need a basement key. Just started watching your playthrough and I'm hooked. Hope I'll catch up soon. Ah, thanks, man. Where did you start watching? What video did you start with? Of course I need a freaking basement key for this. I have a feeling this is just going to be a series of doors requiring more and more complicated keys. Regular key, basement key, prism key, a vault key. Like, it's just going to require more and more complex keys. And I don't remember this, like, triangle symbol on the On the basement door. I wonder if that's on the other basement doors. Interesting. Man, we can't get to the antechamber today. So we can't do anything with this now. Now is this door... This door should remain unlocked because we're outside the house. I was just starting to think maybe this is like a... You have to acquire all of these things on one day kind of puzzle, but... I'm imagining this is outside the house, so they should all stay unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna go double check if the other basement doors have this symbol on them, because that looks new to me. Okay, so the other basement door is through here, and then there's also one at the bottom of the fountain, which I think our fountain is drained? I actually can't quite remember if our fountain is drained or not. It does have that symbol. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume the fountain one does as well. That just looked way more apparent in that dark room, but, yeah, but I guess that's always been there. Okay, so in our notes, we can check off remove all crates from tunnel and start a new one. Bring basement key down to what the heck is it called? The tunnel? The tunnel. Bring basement key down to tunnel. Yeah. Okay, very cool. Sorry, I thought I was showing you what I was writing. I guess I forgot to switch it over. Checked this off. Bring basement key down to the tunnel. Okay, so we have nowhere important to end our day here, so I think we're gonna just call it. Big sad about the telescope and getting locked out up there, but that's really hype that we're at the end of the tunnel now. So, and I think we literally got the exact right number of crates. So I'm gonna call it a day, and don't be mad if you're really excited about the treasure trove puzzle and all that, but I'm gonna prioritize this. I'm really excited about trying to open this. So I'm gonna prioritize that. I think if we actually try, we should be able to get into the antechamber no problem at this point. Like, I think that, I think we should basically be able to do that every time we try from now on. Like, we've got enough upgrades that isn't really a barrier. Day 82. Oh man, there's something so exciting about discovering new places in this game. I don't know, they just really nailed like the feeling of discovery every time you find something new. And like that door opening to like slowly reveal the basement door at the end, like that kind of stuff just really sticks with it. Really sticks with you. Okay, now planetarium right away, of course. Trying to think of what we need. We'll need just any lever. Easiest one is like kind of secret garden key, or honestly a weight room into the south entrance. So what we draft at the beginning doesn't matter too much. Chapel, why not? Ding. Bing. Always take a lab. As much as I'm interested in the guy's bedroom, always take the lab. Experiments are good. So we can probably remove from our custom packet, we can remove a crate from the tunnel, I think. Unless it did that automatically for us. Eat an apple, draft a shop room, 2 more gems. I'm trying to remember what the easiest ones of these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think I'm gonna go different terminal. No. I guess we'll do the within the next 40 seconds one. No, I really don't like that one. Drawing room one is alright. I wonder if we can get a second copy of Drawing Room from Chamber of Mirrors. Honestly, I don't really like any of these that much, so I think we'll go with Find Some Trash While Digging. Or... Man, I'm really struggling with this. We'll go with the rank 9 one. Nah, Red Rooms. Red Rooms. You can get a lot of triggers out of Red Rooms. Okay. Allowance, that's becoming less and less important. Still haven't stocked our pantry with fruit. So remove a crate from the tunnel is still an option, surprisingly. I'm not gonna include it. I don't know why that's still there. Lower the reservoir. Unsee one of the doors is nice. So is letters. So is letters. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. You're right. Okay. I guess it just doesn't remove them, even though they're done. I feel like it really should, but... I love the aquariums one. Set your dice to 2 is pretty nice. Obviously, we want the lockpicking skill one. This one's actually kind of cool, because if we can trigger it enough, we just unlock everything, and we don't need the keys. Half steps for every die. That seems really hard to work with. I don't think we can take that one. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. It's got to be stars. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, stars. Good point. Cool. Good enough. All right. Let's see what we get. Got upgraded floor plan again. This one is apparently my new favorite. This one is like really, really good. Let's lower the reservoir. Maybe we can empty the reservoir today. I think it's at level 11. It's at like 11 or 13. So I don't know if we'll be able to get it all in one day, but we can go for it. We can try and do it. And if we see the pump room today, maybe we'll actually take that and just make sure the fountain is empty and all the water is put in the reservoir for us to empty out. I think that's the plan. Huh, I don't know if we've ever taken a lab with windows, honestly. At least it's been a while. Planetarium is a good spot for a dead end. Throw it there. We don't have a shovel or a smasher, so we'll come back for those. Come back for those at some point. Trophy room, excellent. God, axing the trophy room and making it common, I still think is like literally the best thing I've done in this game. It's crazy how good that combo is. Kind of okay with a storeroom. Storeroom here, and then we'll work our way up and around. I wonder if it's been 7 days yet. When can we... The reservoir has been lowered. When can we get our foundation again? I kind of miss having that. Although I will be intentional about where I place it this time, assuming we don't accidentally pull it off of a dark room again. I'd like to try and get it like right in the center and rotate it if possible. Like in dare mode. Or it was right here and rotated. I think we'd prefer it on rank 6 or even 7, but rotated for sure I think just seemed better. I'm considering a utility closet, but I think we're going to be triggering... Yeah, we're going to be triggering emergency protocol again anyway, so I won't take that today. Commissary, a smasher, that rules. We just need a shovel now to... I'm not going to buy those gems. To go back to the planetarium with. Kitchen is great. Definitely throw a kitchen there, and then we'll go try and get to the corner from down here. And possibly see a conservatory for the first time in a while. Okay, pool room, great. We definitely want a pool room. Pool room, the pool. We definitely want a pool for, hello, banana? For finding the pump room today. Helikeys, don't need all those. Ivory dye and some coinage, TY. Mind if I do? Now in the corner, I think we'd like to see a conservatory. Don't need you, classroom. Freezer. I guess we could just take the no, observatory will show up again. It's really best to use the rook to find the conservatory. As hard as that has been recently. Oh my goodness. Boudoir is also really nice here. The dye are gonna really help us get into the antechamber. But conservatory? Okay. As long as this doesn't take my sledgehammer, I'll be a-okay with whatever this takes from us. Give me a nice. We got the telescope again. Salt shaker. A-okay with that. That's probably the item I'd prefer it takes. Now, we would hope to get either a straightforward room here and we know we're getting out, or a dead end that we don't need to go into, so that we don't have to trigger the lost and found again. It's been a minute since any new items have ended up in here. I was really enjoying that. Let's see when more show up. Secret passage means we don't have to come back through. Workshop. We need a workshop? No, not really. Secret passage. What do we pull off the secret passage? So I was gonna say green room because we could get a greenhouse, but we don't have a broken lever. Red room for the weight room, but I don't think it'll give us a weight room because we're on the wing of the house. What else? Okay, I think I'll take the greenhouse anyway, and then we can use 2 ivory dye to kind of get us out of that situation. Assuming it gives us a greenhouse here, I'd be upset if it didn't. What you got for me? Greenhouse, nice. Just what we wanted. And if we find the lever, we can come back here. And hopefully we can connect up. Oh, hello, Mr. Shovel. Hopefully we can connect up with this kitchen so we don't have to go back through the lost and found. Because that just puts us, there's always a risk it takes your telescope. And literally the telescope is why we took the lost and found. The lost and found is such a well-designed room. I kind of wish there were a couple more rooms like that, where you have to be really cautious about taking them, and the order you take them and stuff. I kind of wish there were a few more rooms like that. Sorry, give me one sec, my nose is so itchy today. Ugh. Allergies have been, killing me. I was out of town last weekend with my partner at just like a little like tiny home thing in the Catskills, and just flowers everywhere, and my nose is still recovering. So I wanna look back at the gardener's logbook again now that I've got some more information. She loves me not, kind of makes me think maybe Denny Ravane was like in love with our mom or something. That'd be interesting. I don't know who else this could be referring to, unless it's another staff member or something. The original gardener's logbook, he wrote over this because he knows he's gonna get fired. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Wow. Wow. I just had a crazy thought. Okay, so this morning I was editing the video where we'd finally logged into the Blackbridge Grotto. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, real life stuff. The video where we'd finally logged into the Blackbridge Grotto and turned on email in the other rooms, and one of the emails in, I think, the shelter says, Randolph Moore says something about like, no, Mary is emailing Randolph, and she says, this place isn't roomy enough for the 4 of us. Which I found really weird, because as far as we knew, it was only Mary, Philip, and Caleb. And I had a thought for a little while, a long time ago, that maybe Denny Ravane was being set up. And this would like maybe imply that Denny was one of them, and maybe this was written by Mary. Maybe I'm going too deep on the conspiracy here, but I'm really just trying to reconcile that the 4 of them down in the lab. I don't know who that 4th person is. My guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Be appreciated. Yeah, I mean, I know he does have reason with the fact that, like, deny my request to announce my discovery. Yeah, Cinca basically stole his discovery, his, like, scientific accomplishment of growing gems. Serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources. Yeah. I really should have. Perhaps I should quit. I really should have. 91. Okay, wait. No, none of that theory checks out with the timeline. None of that theory checks out with the timeline because this is all in 91 and she went missing in 87. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the timeline. This all happens years later. So my theory was that the blackmailers made it out to seem like it was Denny Ravane. Or maybe it just was Denny Ravane. I still can't tell. Maybe I have the information and some of it's eluding me right now, but we'll figure it out. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Ah, green rooms where you can, yeah. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Yeah, this is about the distillery. Sealed, stale quality of the air. Yeah. Then I found a large vat. Okay, and then he resealed it after the deal in Reddington fell through. I still don't really know what's up with the deal in Reddington falling through. And then the moon, of course, always the in eclipse moon. Given that there's now only one missing file in the staff contract, I've unwittingly left an incriminating trail. Consider it too obvious to be plausible. Ah, man, I got questions. I got lots of questions. Aquarium, why can't you be rotated? If this aquarium was rotated 90 degrees, it'd be perfect. I think I will redraw once. Ah, rotate, Den. Rotate. Oh, it's really risky to redraw again because we might get locked out. I hate to have to go back through the Lost and Found at some point to get back to the planetarium and to, like, get outside with our... Oh, man, there's a chance that we grab the basement key and then the Lost and Found eats it. Oh, we really need a way to connect here. I will sacrifice... I'll take the opportunity that potentially sacrifices today in return for a chance to connect the kitchen, because if we get all the way to the antechamber and then Lost and Found eats the basement key, I'll cry. So damn. Yeah, we got locked in. Okay. We knew there was a chance that would happen. So let's just go use the telescope in the planetarium. We have no reason to dig here. Yeah, no reason to dig. Unless... What could I even hope for out of this? I was gonna say a key card, but we still don't have a foundation. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that was a risk we took knowingly. So we're gonna just go use the telescope in the planetarium and then run it again. That's okay, it happens. Telescope. Alright, what do we got? So slow, come on. Come on. Why is it so slow, this freaking game? Oh, right, I always forget. I forgot I have to click on it again. I would have did that last time. Okay, Memora. Added an ivory dye. Very cool. And Memora is the guiding light. So far we've got Benmora is the red stone. Memora is the guiding light. Put these on a new line. It's a little confusing the way I've done it. Added, and I don't need the word added. All of these add something. Ivory dye. Dahlia, who we didn't write down their name is, unfortunately. And Vea, same deal goes for them. Dirt pile. Okay, cool. So we've only got Mora left, and then I think we're done with bringing the telescope out here. So we may as well end our day here for the 2 stars. Yeah, we didn't even draft the outer room. Is there any reason to go draft the outer room? There's no way that keeps us going. No way that keeps us going. So we'll call it. It's okay. Still making progress. I would rather restart today than make it all the way to rank 8, rank 9, get the basement key, and have the basement key freaking eaten by the lost and found. I stand by that decision. Give me 1 second here. I gotta respond to a real life thing. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, again, I know I really wanted to prioritize the schoolhouse to try and get some information on translating, but I really want to figure out what's behind that door. So, spare veranda. I kind of want to keep upgradable rooms for tomorrow, or for after we find a. After we find a lab to experiment is not reliable enough, I don't think. Corner, conservatory. Oh, we're really not seeing the conservatory recently. It's crazy. Where's it at? Where you at, conservatory? Gimme. Screw it. Lab. Alright, so hopefully we can get the upgraded rooms one again. Is it too much to ask for that twice in a row? Yeah. The map one, I love the map one, but it's brutal. Apple can't be better than the 2 or more gems. And 1 star, it's gotta be 1 star. Gain 1 random item, then set your keys to 0. The aquariums is fun, but yeah, it's gotta be this. Okay, 2 or more gems gets us a star. Gotta remember that. Yeah, we'll draft 1 here and then we'll go back around. Maybe not. We'll grab a trophy room because we absolutely are gonna need the gems today. And then we'll actually draft off that and maybe hope for a dead end here. Well, dead end we can sneak in here? No. Reading nook. It's an upgraded room. Oh. Duh, we didn't take the upgraded room one. I was like, where's my experiment trigger? Brain's still stuck on that one. Dorm's kind of cool, but parlor, because we're gonna use a lot of gems today. And honestly, I'm gonna go all the way back around and fill in the other corner of the house first. It's always tempting to just like keep going up, but filling in the rest of the house is kind of important. A-okay with putting a storeroom here, I think. And then we'll try and get to the corner through the center door. Yoink, yoink, yoinkity yoink. I'm curious to see what the storeroom blue memo is gonna be. Tunnel. No, we can't. Okay. If we still had another available drafting space, I'd say we can just tunnel all the way up and then try and find a way into the antechamber. But I'm not gonna do that. Wow, I'm just remembering the lab experiment that just opens a antechamber door is actually really nice because you can just shoot straight up there, trigger a couple experiments, and then get in. That's honestly really nice. You know what? Maybe we'll just hallway closet this. Okay, and then we'll go back around and continue off of the parlor. We've got an ivory dye. What outer room would we hope for today? What outer room would we hope for? Probably just tomb again. I'd also be very happy to see a shrine. Always happy to see a shrine. Yeah, let's just go see what we get. Maybe I'll actually take the schoolhouse today. Maybe we can double dip, work on both things at once. I'm remembering we also are going to need to find, I think, every individual classroom on rank 8. Oh man, I wonder... Oh wow, what are the odds? What are the odds that the language studies, which I think is grade 8, the blue memo for grade 8 on rank 8 is what teaches us the word Tor for that puzzle. That'd be brutal if that's what it is. Shrine is really nice here. I'm kind of considering re-rolling for a schoolhouse, though. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to re-roll for a schoolhouse. Oh, we didn't get it. That's very upsetting. In that case... Tomb? Maybe we'll get the information we need for the whatchamacallits. The statues. Maybe we'll be able to finish... What is it called? The natural order? The natural order of the tomb statues. We're drafting a little crazy today. I don't know. I'm feeling a little wild. I'm drafting differently than I normally do. Feeling a little messy, you know? Fan up. Oh my god, it's about to rain outside and it's just so humid in here. Alright, we're back to this double statement bullshit. Okay. The top statement of each box is true. That seems extremely unlikely. The above statement is true. Okay, so this is one of those ones that's coupled. Gems are not in this box. The above statement is false. The gems are in this box. The above statement is true. Alright, let's assume you're true, you're true. Is that possible? Gems are not in this box is true. The above statement is false. Is false. The top statement of each box is true. Would be true. The above statement is true. Would be true. But the top statement of each box is true. You can also kind of decide whether or not that's true or false. Wow, the allergies today. You can kind of decide whether that's true or false. If those two are true, I could still say this is false. The top statement of each box is false because this one is false. It's kind of confusing. Okay, how do we... Let's start with assuming this one's true. You're true, you're true. No, that's impossible. Because one of the boxes has to be all false. Okay, so that's false. And that's false. This box is all false. This one could be all true. Then you're true, and you're false. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I think we didn't do the counters to make sure that that's definitely true, but yeah, okay, it seemed right enough. Office is cool. Over kitchen, I think I prioritize the steps over the gold. Although office does cost, hello, a cupcake! Day 83, thank you for the cupcake. How nice. Though the office does cost 2 gems, so that would have triggered our experiment. Do we have any green rooms? Just 1, we'll come back for that. Club sandwich. As always, we buy the club sandwich and we kind of wait on the others for if we need them. There's our tunnel again, could take us all the way up. Geist bedroom would be cool, but obviously ends us, so corridor it is. Now give me a passageway or something here. Passageway? Security is good enough. Happy enough with security. We gotta find an antechamber lever. No, that's not what we meant to do. Security to low. And I guess offline mode. I'm still not actually sure if I should be setting offline mode to off every time. Like, is it more likely that I find a key card or that I find a utility closet? I think utility closet. So I think that's the right call, but oh my god, I'm so sniffly. Geist bedroom gets us 6 ivory dye, so yes, always take that. Very cool. Okay, I don't love the way our drafting is going overall, though. I would really love to have seen a triple doored room there. This is brutal. This is very brutal. Shovel, why not? Salt shaker means we can go back for those bananas. We don't need to buy gems. We'll buy 2 keys. 1 more gem just to round it out. An even number, I guess. It's good that we can buy more keys if we need them. It's gotta be Mount Holly gift shop. As much as a study would be excellent. I guess I could have re-rolled for that too. Yeah, I could have re-rolled there. Okay, take me down. Take me down to the Paradise City. I'm gonna re-roll this. I want to go down. I want access to this whole area. East Wing Hall is excellent. We do have to get that dowsing rod out of there at some point, but not yet. So many locked doors. So many locked doors. Office triggers our experiment. Gets us money. Not that we really need the money. Experiment successful. I'm not even gonna spread the money. We really just don't need it. Southbound door. Southbound door. No southbound door. We do have exactly 2 hallways though. So, oh, but we've only got 1 key. Crap. If I'd bought more keys back in the commissary, this bunk room would go crazy. I'm gonna re-roll for a south door. Come on. South door. Come on, man. It's not like we have a compass. What's going on here? Reroll again? Oh, why don't you face the right way? Alright, I'll take a chapel. No, I should just spend the gems on the vestibule. As nice as it would be to have that later. Of course, it locked that door. Really? Can I leave the room this way? No? Oh, okay. We'll spend the 2 steps to reset it. Conference room is kind of nice. Takes over for our tomb. Takes over for our tomb. South facing door, south facing door. I'll take it, a chapel. I'm looking for a lever. What I'm really looking for. Lost and found. I do really want to take the lost and found, but not going to. Oh, I forgot we added a second copy of our East Wing Hall. Haha, that kind of rules. I'm not going to take the lost and found there. It's tempting, but no. I wouldn't mind a dead end here. utility closet. Okay, we could jack security up to high now. Off. Gym off. I always do all of that, even though the rest of that rarely matters. Alright, so now we'll have to pop back into security to jack it up. That's a perfect den. And now in this corner, a conservatory would be great, but even better, dead end lost and found is great. We do still really need to take an observatory. Observatory is just so helpful. But I was gonna say maybe we can re-roll for something that gives us a lever, but we're not getting a great hall in the corner. We're not getting a secret garden without a key. We're not getting a weight room in the corner. I don't think we can get I think greenhouse can only show up drafting north on the east wing or south on the west wing. So there's nothing really to re-roll for here. What rare item would we like to see? I'm gonna go observatory. I'm just gonna take it. Observatory, big buff to everything. Spyware of Stars getting big. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each. What? 1 key and 1 gem for each what? The sale. Sale is cool. It's gonna make those bananas practically free. And I don't know what we're hoping for here. Terrible cloister, A-OK planetarium. Absolutely okay with this planetarium. Scoop the ivory dye. Love being able to have an ivory dye in here. I wonder what the last one will be. Key, gem, coins. Ivory dye, apple, dig spot, trunk. Maybe just a key. Maybe it'll add like a key or a gem or something in here. That's my guess. Alright, so we've got that to end our day. We'll go buy some keys in the commissary. So we're down to 2. How do we get out of here? Going right. Don't be locked. Okay, that would have been brutal if that was locked. May as well spread some gold now. Oh, but our conference room... We can, whenever we want to go get the gold, it's all going to be spread in that conference room and we'll have to come through the office anyway. So we'll spread gold then. I think I will dip over, buy the keys, jack security to high, and grab steps in the kitchen. I don't love that we've still not seen any levers. More keys. Oh, only 1 more. Okay. Buy the gems because they cost 1 or 2. Jack security to high. I wish there was a shortcut for this. Yeah, exit. Exit. Okay, and now we buy a crap ton of bananas. And did we draft any more green rooms since? No, it'll still only be 5 steps for the chef salad. I think we'll wait on the chef salad in case we need it. I think all these salted bananas are going to be enough. Ew, salted bananas. Yeah, you never really think about the salt shaker as like giving you more steps, but it objectively makes a lot of the meals worse. Like, I don't want a salted banana. That sounds awful. Who's out here salting their bananas? Not gonna take a passageway there, I don't think. We'll go pantry. Another salted banana, thank you very much. Cloister of Rinna is pretty nice. I'm okay with that. And we've got a shovel so we can diggy here. A few old coins. And a few old coins. Okay. 1 more. So many dig spots. A rather dirty coin. Singular. Okay, so... I mean, at this point, we don't have the keys for Great Hall to work. We'd really, I think, just love to see a weight room, and then just make our way in through the south door there. That would be my ideal. That's an excellent rotunda. Excellent rotunda. We can draft an 8th rank blue room here. Coat check? I think we've done coat check. Yeah, we've done coat check. Damn. I'm gonna redraw. Throne room. It's not a blue room at all. Have we done the kennel or the walk-in closet? We've done kennel. We learned the dogs are named Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge, which is just insane. I mean, what? Who he named his dogs Hot Sauce, Drawbridge, Thoughtless, and then Carter. Walk-in closet, I don't think we've done. Walk-in closet. We've not taken the walk-in closet. Okay. I'll do it. We have no need to get to room 46 today, so I'm not gonna take the throne room, but walk-in closet, I'll take it, see what memo we get out of this. Sleeping mask, kinda nice, don't think we'll need it. 2 gems and a key, very mediocre walk-in closet. It's okay, they can't all be winners. Where are you, little memo? Little memo that could. There you are. Her ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June, 1983. Weird. I have written down that she died on June 15th. I wonder where I got that information from. I have this written down. I bet the note in the West Wing Hall, that old, like, kind of destroyed note, is dated June 15th, and it's about her dying, but it's not actually the date that she died, is my guess. So, June 11th, Lady Epson. June 11th, sorry, I'm just reading the exact note. Her ladyship, Clara Epson, laid to rest. I'll come back for that. Come back for that one there. I don't think this matters. I think this is lore. Walk-in closet. Our ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June 1983. I can't think of any reason that would be important for like a puzzle or anything, but we'll try and keep that in mind. See if we end up using that information. Alright, this is gonna be our south draw. We're still kind of hoping on a weight room, and then just like a straight room off the cloister to get us in. That's kind of our ideal at the moment. I don't think we need a dining room. I guess I should think about some of these rooms for what I want up on rank 8. Dining room. I don't think we've taken dining room yet. We've not taken dining room. The break room faces the wrong way, but could potentially get us a secret garden key. I'm gonna take the break room just in case it gets us the secret garden key, and also we've already done the blue tent memo for the break room, so 5 times 3, 15. 1 squared plus 1 squared plus, so 1 squared is 1, plus 1 is 2 squared is 4, plus 1 is 5 squared is 25, minus 5 is 20? Oh, these have gotten significantly harder. I don't like this whole thirds thing. Okay. A third times 6 is 2. Minus 2 is 0. Squared is 0. Plus 1 is 1? Oh my gosh. Okay, we didn't get the secret garden key out of that, which sucks. I was really kind of banking on that to be our get out of jail. Now we're kind of back to hoping for the weight room as our escape. Aquarium's good here. I want the north and south. Alright, we're going south first. Getting a little low on keys, actually, which is a little tough. Greenhouse. We don't have the lever. We don't have the lever. I'm not going to take the greenhouse and hope for the lever. I'm not going to rely on that. Veranda also triggers our experiment. Hey, a smasher. Very happy about that. Always happy about that. I am surprised I can find the shovel while the dowsing rod is in the coat check. I guess because the dowsing rod doesn't function as a shovel. Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. It's one of those ones that overrides its base functionality. Music room, I guess, could theoretically give us a... technically give us a secret garden key, I think. I think it could. I'm not willing to reroll just to get 3 more drafts here, I don't think. Music room also triggers our experiment. Secret garden key? Oh boy, we got a secret garden key. That's huge. Okay, so as long as we find a locked door on the flank, we should be good. 3 die should be enough to get us there. If you're locked, I think I'd take it right here. No. Workshop, any need to... No, we've got nothing craftable. Wine cellar for 3 more gems. Workshop does just get us up to the corner. But we can't secret garden key in the corner. We need secret garden to go here or here. We've only got 2 spots for it. Okay. But getting us up to this corner does help with getting to the west entrance. So I'm gonna go workshop, even though we've got nothing to craft. And because of our... No way. We got the broken lever. Damn. So if we'd gone greenhouse here and then workshop here, we would have been safe. Okay, our resilience of the rook is going to guarantee we can get this way. Do we just take the bedroom or hope for something better? Oh, hey, workshop is a blue room on the 8th rank. I didn't even do that on purpose. Okay. Just take the bedroom. We'll find another right-facing room. Boudoir is better than the bedroom. 2 more ivory die. Happy to see that. Before we go in, there will be a memo somewhere in here. The music room song is so relaxing. Too relaxing, if you ask me. Memo? Memo? Hello? Hello? Memo? I'm still baffled by how much I struggle to find these memos sometimes. These rooms just aren't that big, you know? So I gotta sneeze again. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Such a nice touch to have like little information like this in the room where those boxes were clearly made. All those little things really give the game life, you know? Oh, there it is. I must have looked right at this. Okay, we can check off workshop. Check that off. And certain rooms, like mechanical rooms, are more likely to contain security doors. Wow, okay. I want to put that in our done list because we don't actually need to... No, we don't need to do anything with this, but workshop. Certain rooms, like mechanical rooms, are more likely to contain security doors. Cool. You know what tab we haven't used in a long time is our rules tab. Some room types are more likely to be security locked. Mechanical rooms. I wonder if we'll ever find confirmation of any other types of rooms that are security locked. Because as of now, that's all we've got. Okay, before we actually go in that boudoir, no, you know what? Let's grab the die, because we may end up wanting the die. And we will draft a room that gets us to the antechamber here. We'll use whatever die we have to make sure we get access to that, and then we'll go try and get the secret garden somewhere over here. I think I'll just take the gym. No need to use a reroll. Just throw a gym there. Happy about that. Yeah, that gets us in once we've found our secret garden. We got plenty of steps. I think as long as one of these two rooms is locked, we're in business. Oh, hello. Walked right by these. Thought I saw him. An unremarkable rock. I'm sorry, little rock. Don't worry. I think you're plenty remarkable. Don't listen to the haters, little rock. Little rock. Like the city. I don't know if the city's any good. Can't speak to the remarkability of the city, but I think that little rock we just found fantastic. An excellent little rock indeed. Alright, cloister. I guess we could go draft off the East Wing Hall. Let's just see what we get here first. Boiler room, tunnel, locksmith. May as well take the locksmith. I mean, we have no need for it, but screw it. We'll take the locksmith. On the off chance, like, we'll need more keys down in the tunnel. Let's see what special key we get, too. Maybe we'll need a special key down there. I theorized that it was just going to require increasingly more complex keys or something, but... Silver key. Okay, happy about that. Just grab 3 more keys, and honestly, we're not going to need more than that. Pantry... Gift shop. I really think it was a great choice to make the gift shop common. Okay. Locked. Not locked. That is not good. As much as I'd love to take the foyer, we can't, because that means this won't be locked, because it'll be off a hallway. So, take the dining room. It doesn't matter out of these. The pool. Okay, well, this door better be locked, or I'm gonna be a sad boy. I'm gonna be one very sad boy. Alright, come on. Come on. RN Jesus. Hear my prayer. Let's go! Alright, we're doing it. We're going down the tunnel today with a basement key. We're gonna find out what the heck that does. Diggy. Okay, so at this point, I think we're just trying to draft a blue room here, and then multi-gem cost rooms there, to just trigger our experiment a little more. And then we run around, we grab our basement key, and then we run all the way back out to the tunnel, and we see what the heck is through there. Here's the west. Skippy. And now we gotta go through the 45-second process of spinning these little bitches. Please, developers, implement a quality of life update where you make all of these little animations faster. Make my life easier, please. On top of it being a little frustrating, it just, for me personally, it would cut down on editing time, because I cut out so many little like animations of me turning things, picking things up, waiting for doors to open and shit. Like I genuinely do cut out a lot of those. Okay, now we want a new blue room here, and honestly, we will re-roll for that. We're happy to re-roll for that. Are there any many-doored blue rooms we want? I think if we use that key, we're just gonna end up getting offered like a passageway and a weight room and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a silver key here. Lockpick it? Nope. Alright, let's look at our list. Look at our blue tents list. Classroom. We've not taken classroom. And now that I think about it, classroom, I'm gonna put grades 1 through 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9? Maybe you need to get the final exam up there as well? That'd be crazy. That'll be a distant goal. But, do I re-roll for this or do I take the classroom? Honestly, I think I'll take the classroom. I'm kind of okay with that. Because there's a chance that the memo in here, like, tells us something important about the other classrooms or something. So I think I'm willing to take that. I'll take that. I'm gonna check off grade 1. And grab our little apple roux. Thank you. Now, memo. I feel like there's a million freaking spots the memo could be in this room. I'm gonna check all the chairs first. Check the backs of the chairs. Okay, no backs of chairs. Oh, hello. Lucky Rabbit's foot. That's nice. Checking chairs, checking chairs. Just make sure I've written down Lucky Rabbit's foot in the classroom. Lucky Rabbit's foot, where are you? Classroom. Surprised I've never found one there. Okay. Memo, memo, memo. Memo, memo, memo. Memo, dememity, memo. Never noticed this big ass globe here too. Checking all the shelves first. All the shelves, no, not gonna be. Maybe on the sides of the shelves? Sides of the shelves? Hello? Sides? Sides? No? Hello? Little memo? Little blue memo? Where you hiding, little buddy? Sides of you? No? We're on the 8th rank. It's funny, I always assume I've done something wrong before I assume that I just can't find it, when, the second one is definitely more likely. Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna be on one of the desks somewhere. It's not the side of this. You... Okay, it's gotta be... Oh, the desks have little slots. It's gotta be in the slots of one of the little desks. No? No? Oh man, I was sure that's where it was gonna be. Okay. Hello? Hello? Is there not gonna be a memo in here? That seems unlikely. On the back of the desk, maybe? What? In here? Ah, hello. Oh, damn. Okay, we already know this. Putting this in the done list. Classroom. Grade 1. Flag. Colors. Green or nuance. Nuance. Pink or Vera. Orange or Riga. Ah! Okay. I was kind of hoping the memo was going to be like about the classrooms generally. But it seems like, I mean, that's the information we got out of this. That's what we figured out the first time we were in here anyway. So it seems like maybe they're just going to tell you more about the specific classroom you're in. I don't know. Okay, we want a Spency, just an expensive 2 or more gems room here. Nope. Nope. Attic. Yeah, I'm also considering getting a room that, so we don't have to go around, but that's not worth it. Take the attic here. Triggers the experiment. I can't imagine what items of importance will be in here. Ooh. Treasure map? Where you lead? Where you lead to? 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top. 2 over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Break room. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have any need for going back for that. I don't think. We have any need for going back for the treasure map. I mean, we've got plenty of gems, coins. I'm trying to remember what else it can give you. That's the only things I really remember it being able to give you. Gems, coins, a mix of both, and maybe there was another option? Oh, vault triggers our experiment. Treasure trove is treasure trove. I'm gonna value the star over the gold, I think. Yeah, I'll take the star. And I don't know why I came in here, actually. I don't need this money at all. Beep, 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 hello, beep, why beep? 2 more coins, cool. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we are going to run down and around, get the basement key, run outside, and try it out in the tunnel, and we'll see what that does. I'm very excited. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. We back. Okay, what is our circuitous route to getting back to the antechamber? Soup garden, pool, east wing hall, entry, rotate the rotunda, all the way up and around. What a pain in the arse this route is. We have, what labyrinth hath we wrought today? Man, 121 stars seemed so unfathomable a while ago. I guess I'll go dig this up real quick. The video I edited a couple days ago was the one where we just unlocked the inkwell at 50 stars. So we've more than doubled since then. Oh, this animation is so slow. Please, please, Blueprints, please. Just stop making me wait so long for everything. Huh. You can see some actual floorboards there. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry, you want to dig up some treasure? That'll cost you 1 shovel, 1 treasure map, and 400 years of your life. I know I'm being dramatic, but honestly, when you play this game long enough, I mean, I'm 120, 130 hours into this game, it just gets so infuriating having every little animation be so slow. Like, every time you pick up an item, every time you dig something up, every time you pull a lever. Like, why can you skip the lever pulling animation, but none of these other animations? That'd be such a nice little quality of life change to make more animations skippable. Or like, allow me to rotate the rotunda the other direction. You know, just like tiny stuff like that that really shouldn't be that hard to add. And I don't mean that from the perspective of like, just guy who plays video games and thinks everything should be easy to add. Like, I was a web developer, I've made nothing like published, but made little video games myself and stuff, and like, I have a general understanding of how programming works, and a task like that just shouldn't be that hard. That should not be something that takes you too long for it to be feasible to put into the game, you know? Anyway, rant over. Rant over. Didn't really need to make that rant, but felt good to get off my chest. 26 steps. Not that we need them, but unless whatever we find down in this tunnel is like, maybe the tunnel turns out to be 50 steps long. That'd actually be a kind of cool mechanic. I never thought of that. If they added an area of the world with like really tough terrain or something, like maybe it's really muddy or whatever, and every few feet costs you a step, and you had to be able to get to that area with, I don't know, 100 steps or whatever. That'd be a really cool mechanic. That never occurred to me. Okay, I can see straight to the basement door. So the first locked door definitely stayed open. So my theory about it being like a puzzle where you have to acquire all of these different keys on one day is definitely wrong. So let's see what this does. Okay, I was only partially wrong. You do need to get past a whole series of doors, but you don't have to do them all in one day. It'd be really mean if we got the basement key today, couldn't open this, and then had to come back another day with a key card and a basement key. And whatever's required next. What? Oh, ha 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 ha. Another use for the Smasher. Another use for Mr. Smasheroo. Wow. And we were close today, actually, to being able to build a Smasher. We have a workshop, we have the broken lever and the sledgehammer, we just didn't get a battery pack. Okay, I really like this. I like this little side quest of having to acquire a key, a basement key, a key card, a Smasher, a whatever follows. I really like that idea. And I do now definitely see that it would be way too hard to require you to do all those things in one day. But I do wish I could look ahead one step. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm gonna go end my day in Planetarium. I'm just reviewing. There's nothing else I need to do with any of these items. Oh, we could have made a lucky coin purse. It's been ages since we made one of those. Yeah. Go end our day in the Planetarium for those 2 steps. And then tomorrow, for the first time in ages, we're back to trying to make a Power Smasher. Something we haven't had to do in what feels like a very long time. The last time we ended up needing one was for the greenhouse, and that was, I don't know, 30 days ago, maybe? Just to add to the rant of frustration. Let me run faster! The more stuff I have to do outside the house, the more annoying it is that I am just slow as hell. We don't have enough information for the tomb. No. Because we still need to go to the drafting studio to find out who is who. Planetarium. Oh my god, we have to go all the way the hell around. Jesus. I need to get like a Go XLR or something so I can just play like waiting music right now while I run a million miles. I need a little soundboard. I think a soundboard would go a long way for while playing this game. I could have a little sound, like waiting music for when I'm like doing something long and slow like this. I could have like a dial tone for when I have to do something and my brain isn't computing it and I just sit there going, stuff like that. A little like womp womp sound for when I fuck up something dumb. Okay, end our day in the planetarium. Alright, tomorrow, Power Smasher. It's Power Smasher time, which means we probably want to get a trading post for our outer room. 5 green rooms, 5 shop rooms, garden shopping center. Yeah, fair enough. 142 steps taken. Yeah, we did a lot of walking today. Yeah, we probably want to find a trading post so that we can build a Power Smasher. The hardest part to find, I think, is, I mean, it's kind of between the battery and the broken lever. Both can be tricky, but I think the battery's the hardest one to find. So hopefully a trading post will help with that. I will try and grab a couple of early ivory dye to help with that. I really think the trading post is by far the best way to make that happen. If we just take a utility closet right off the bat? Screw it. I never do that, but why not? Just turn you off right away. Gym, darkroom, garage. Take me to the corner. Give me a conservatory. Kind of a okay spot to just throw a conference room right away. Honestly, conference room is it's a great item. Taking it early is nice. You got no. Gimme conservatory. Gimme. As much as I want conservatory, do I want lab? What experiments are like vital at this point? I think the lab's primary function is very slowly becoming just a means to unlock all doors through the emergency protocol. Like, our allowance is high enough, we don't need to worry about it too much. Stars are like still always nice, but that also is becoming less and less essential. We finished the crates. I mean, I guess we'll start taking lab experiments that like really help us on the day, you know, ones that just give us give us ivory dye or keys and stuff. Honestly, I'm not even gonna take the lab. I'm gonna look for the conservatory. Of course, there's the Geist bedroom. You know what? Screw it. I'll just take the Geist bedroom and then we'll go find a trading post. I wanna make sure we get that today. The Smasher is our #1 priority today. Observatory, I'm happy to see. 124 stars, so what do you got for me? Spiral of stars. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank. For each rank you've drafted? And gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank. I imagine it's going to be for each rank you've drafted. So the observatory actually becomes better the further up you draft it. Oh, I kind of hate that because right now I want the observatory early because of all the benefits it gives us. For each rank, I wonder what that's going to be. Or maybe each rank that's undrafted, so it's even better the earlier you get it. I'd prefer that, but maybe I'm coping. What is going on? I have 10 keys and 12 gems? Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each. That's totally gonna be what it is. You get 1 key and 1 gem for each rank undrafted, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for each rank that's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6, but still, how would we have gotten 4 keys? It's kind of crazy that the Spiral of Stars is more effective than it reads. You know? It's like it's giving me the stuff that it should be giving me, even though I haven't read far enough into the Spiral of Stars to understand what it should be giving me. But the Spiral of Stars seems crazy good, if that's what... I mean, we're at 10 keys and 12 gems? That's nuts. For each rank. Wow. Nice early terrace, though gems are just not a problem for us anymore. We just do not need terraces. Honestly, I'm not even going to take the terrace. I'm going to take the commissary. Because it should have, hopefully, a smasher for us. No smasher. Okay. Yes, smasher. Oh, weird. It didn't show up on in the background like it normally does. Alright, and we take the magnifying glass from now on because you never know when you're gonna randomly need it. Especially with this whole situation that's going on out in the tunnel. Spare veranda is excellent. That is a way that can help us find a battery. Especially because I think one of the places you can find a battery is in the patio. So we definitely take the spare veranda. And we would be happy to see another veranda as well. Florealis is crazy. We're gonna have so many gems today. No other veranda. So I'm actually gonna just throw a storeroom here and then we'll go work off the entrance hall. I'm okay with that. I'm a-okay with that. Although I should start putting in some effort to try to save the storeroom for rank 8. Yeah, I would like to see what storeroom on rank 8, what the memo for the storeroom is going to be. It feels like those common rooms. This is just a feeling, this is just my thought, but it feels like those really common rooms that you're rarely going to actually draft all the way up here are going to have kind of interesting information in them. But maybe I'm projecting there. Maybe I just want that to be true. Alright, smash, smash. Smashy, smashy. Keycard. Cool. Okay. So, unfortunately, we do need to dip back into our utility closet. That's okay, it only costs us a couple steps. Dip back in here and turn this system back on. And now we'd be happy to see a security. As well as, hopefully, it's been enough days that we can see the foundation again. Oh, wow. It goes back to being unfound? Is that because it's not even in our pool, or is that because we do not see one? That's funny. I don't know if I ever looked at that, but we can't even see that the foundation exists in our directory. Chapel. Chapel. Anything for me? No? Okay. You... Actually, I'll take a passageway here. I'm not too upset about that. Not too miffed about that. These are not great. I think we prefer break room over parlor. Yeah, we prefer break room. We still don't have the trophy for break room puzzles, so we'll prioritize that slightly. Find anything laying around? Coin. Yeah, there's like almost always something on that tabletop on the bar there. 9 is 9. Oh god, I gotta remember what these are. 20 and 18 is 38. 38 divided by 10 is 3.8. And then the 2 lines means rounded to what? Gotta look at our rules tab. Waves. Round to the number of waves place. So there are 2 waves, so we round to the tenths. Right? meaning it would be 0. 3.8 rounds to 0, but that can't be true. So it's 10? No. 9. 20 plus 18. 38. Divided by 10. 3.8. Rounded to 4? Why would 2 lines mean round to the... Oh, maybe round to the second digit from the right? Maybe that's what it means? Yeah, like maybe if it was 5... I don't know. We'll have to see more of those. 18 divided by 10 is 1.8. Rounded is... No, sorry, 2. Damn it, went too fast. 4... 2... Rounded is 2. Oh, there's 4 lines. Oh no. My notes say waves round to the number of waves place, but that's not useful. Okay, maybe we screenshotted the classroom where we learned about this. Maybe we screenshotted advanced algebra. Please tell me we did. Uh-oh. I don't know if we did. Looks like we didn't. Crap. Unless it's in my classroom's notes. No. Shit. Okay, 18. I'm gonna assume we round this to 20. Yeah. 11, we round that to 10. 18. Round that to down to 0, and then we add 1? Oh my god, how long is this? 10 times 11 is 110. We round that to 100. Divided by 20 is 5. Oh my god, how many steps was that math problem? All that for 2 keys? No thank you. No thank you, I'll take no keys and not having to do that. I'm at 14 keys, mother... Crazy. Alright, conservatory? Can we see a little conservatory in the corner here? Beep boop, beep boop. Nope. Actually considering all 3 of these. I know the lab has a chance at giving a broken lever. Oh, crap, I meant to click on the lab. Has a chance at giving the broken lever. And also, I think there's an experiment that gives you items, but sets your keys to 0. And I would have happily taken that today. Well, I really intended to take the lab there, not to re-roll, unfortunately. I guess I could go sauna, but lost and found? If it takes my sledgehammer, I'd be really, really sad. What rare item could it give us? I don't think battery pack or broken lever are rare items. I'm not gonna risk it. Nursery's fine, right? We're okay with the nursery? Unless we want to just go sauna. I'll take the nursery. I'll take it. Plus, it has a chance of getting us a lucky rabbit's foot. Oh, 2 more die. Don't mind if I do. Heck yeah. Okay. I think this is as good a time as any to go out and draft our trading post. Well, let's keep going a little more first. I won't go drawing room yet. Gift shop. Would prefer a drawing room somewhere like here. Security. Honestly, we have 14 keys though. Like, do we even care about our key card? We have so many keys. We don't need any of these. Honestly, I'm taking the hallway closet. I don't need security or that other thing that I already forgot what it was. Holy brain. Or garage. Oh my goodness, my brain. Okay, I think now is a good time to just go get our trading post. Actually, we have no need to go get the trading post right now. We should just draft as much as we can, find as many items we can, and then make sure we find a workshop, and then maybe we can go back and grab the trading post at that point. I think I'll go lab here and see if I can set up an experiment that finds us... No broken lever. See if I can set up the experiment that gives us items. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You know what, we'll do a new packet just to verify. Apple, shop, gems, bedrooms, map, upgraded, bedroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 40 seconds, rank 9, antechamber lever. What's more likely? Antechamber lever, maybe we get 3. Rank 9, we hopefully can get 5 of with rank 9. Okay, so this... Gain 1 random item, set your keys to 0. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Lockpicking. This one's kind of cool. We don't need it today, but we wouldn't mind finding it eventually. Keep that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. I'd like aquariums, but I guess I don't need them. Can 1 key gem or die randomly? No, I'll take this as is. Okay. And let's see if we can get that. We didn't get it. Okay. Probably go with stars. Maybe reservoir. Bedroom after the 2nd. Room on the 9th rank. I think we'll go bedrooms after the 2nd, because we already have 2. And we'll go lower the reservoir over the stars for now. Yeah. I'm mostly just curious to get that done. And then we can just remove it from our pool. We won't need to ever take that one again once we complete that. Is this our only drafting location? It is, yes. We gotta look for a multi-doored room here. Secret passage. I was gonna say into a passageway, but we've already taken our passageway. But I'm not going reading nook. Secret passage into a bedroom, maybe? What bedrooms? Boudoir would be nice. And so would aquarium. But there's a chance it gives us, like, Geist, bunk room, servants' quarters. But we have some ivory dye to work with. I'm gonna hope for... Honestly, aquarium here would be my ideal. I prefer an aquarium. Nice. I was hoping for left, right, but this is good enough. This is good enough. Reservoir's been lowered. We don't have a shovel. Right. It was yesterday. Hello? So many keys. Cloister of Rinna. This is a pretty good spot for a cloister. Pretty happy with this. Boop. We don't have a shovel still, but we can grab you and you. South first, as I pretty much like to always do. There's our workshop. Cool. Give us a battery pack? Give us the lever. Okay. Gave us the lever. So if we look at our list of item spawns, battery pack. We have patio, wine cellar, dark room, mail room, or in the garage car trunk. Okay. We may end up relying on the trading post for that one. Seeming kind of likely that's how we're going to end up doing that. We want to probably just plop a clock tower down here. Yeah, good enough. We'll run up top just in case there's a silver stopwatch up there. I know it has a chance of spawning up at the top, which is such an annoying place for an item like that to spawn, because we'll only get like 2 uses out of it if it does. Oh, gem. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. I'm not gonna engage with this right now. I don't have the brain power to figure out what the heck is going on with that poem. It seems like there's so much to that poem, honestly. There's so much to it. And I think it's mostly lore related. I don't think it's really gonna be that helpful with a puzzle. We want a patio here. Give me a patio. Terrace Solarium. Oh, I always hate this. I complain about this all the time, that I can't view the directory while drafting. Because I want to know what rarity the patio is, and if we should take the solarium to try and find it. No matter what, I should take a green room here, terrace or solarium, because it ups our luck from Cloister Arena. I think I'm gonna go with solarium and be sad if patio is... Patio standard. Damn, okay. Hopefully it doesn't pull on our luck that hard. Coin purse. Do we have the rabbit's foot or was that yesterday? That was yesterday. Still no shovel. Okay. Yeah, we're looking for a wine cellar. I think we'll still find a patio. Dark room has a chance, mail room has a chance. I think those chances are low for those, but... Gallery? I mean, we really don't need the... Oh, have we gotten the room 8 blue tent? We haven't done room 8 since we got blue tents, have we? We haven't. Okay. Screw it. We'll take a gallery. We'll figure out what the room 8 memo is. Pretty curious about that. There's our room 8 key. I wonder if one of the keys we're gonna need down in the tunnel is gonna be a room 8 key. That'd be crazy. Locker room, planetarium, reading nook. I don't want to get locked out of going right here. I think I'll re-roll to go right here. Classroom, one. Only gives us 2 re-rolls. No way I'm going archives. I think I'll take the classroom. I think I'm okay with that. And then we have 2 free re-rolls to try and find a 3-doored room here. Or a patio, even more ideally. Dark room. Now, the problem with dark room is we have to run... Why do we have 3 redraws? 1... 2. Oh, nursery, 3. Okay. Dark room apparently has a chance for finding a battery. I should take it. It's a 3-doored room, and it has the chance. Although I will need to go turn the power back on. I'll also need to turn the power back on to draft out of here. It's far. It's not a quick walk back to the utility closet. Alright, we'll go draft off the aquarium before we run all the way back. Throne room. Do we have any need for a throne room today? I don't know. Screw it. It's a good room. Walk-in closet, 4 items. We should look for an attic today. I'll take the throne room. Why not? I mean, it's... Maybe we'll have a need for the north lever. I doubt it, but... Also, it's just a rare room, and for some reason I have this, like... I don't think this is based in anything, but I feel like rare rooms spawn rare items? I don't know. I think that's entirely baseless. I can't use you there. I think I'm going on vibes there. I really want to take the drafting studio. Do we have a magnifying glass? We do. Okay, I'm gonna take the drafting studio just to... Hello, Apple. Just to find out which angel is which in here. Okay, left is Dahlia, Lydia is right. So, in our tomb statues list, Lydia. Farmer with a pitchfork is Lydia, and... No, oh my god. I was about to write it down wrong. Dahlia. Holy crap. Dahlia. Left of dais, farmer with pitchfork. Right of dais, Lydia. Equestrian with whip. Okay. So I can get rid of this note now. So now we know we go shield scepter, equestrian whip, farmer with the hoe. Joya, I think we can figure out from... Oh, Joya. Vea was the fire. Vea was the cloister upgrade where if you found a fireplace, you got... fire. You got... I don't remember what you got if you found something in the fireplace, but it, like, gave you an extra meal, maybe? Oh, but who would fire be if we've already got the... Shit, Mila's the one with the broom, farmer with the pitchfork, farmer with the hoe, equestrian with the whip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta redo the way I've done this. Yeah, okay. So this is the order. New order from note in room 46. And we have all but 2. Vea, I believe, is like the one of fire, the paragon of fire, which I think would mean the one with the pizza peel. But maybe that's Joya. Okay. I think we need a little more information. We could go trial and error it, but I prefer actually solving the puzzles in this game. They're so satisfying. There's our patio. Okay. Gimme battery pack. Ah! Shovel. Gave me a shovel. Okay, now we're looking for a wine cellar. Or hopefully the battery pack has spawned in the dark room and we just don't know it yet. I'd be happy with that too. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go trade for a battery pack in the trading post, and we'll need to save a couple ivory dye to make sure we get a trading post. I will take a wine cellar. Oh wow, if I'd taken the dowsing rod early, that actually would have been really smart. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna rely on... I don't think it's worth it now, just because we've got plenty of items to work with already. Battery pack. No, lockpick kit. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just while we're here, I'll think about it a little. The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. Something to do with the numeric core from the file cabinet. The sum of its digits. M is 1,000, so it's 1,213. Which I had written down, and then I tried to do the whole numeric core thing, and I was only ending up with, like, 1. Never mind. We're not ready to solve that right now. I mean, maybe we are, but my brain is not prepared for solving that right now. That's something we're gonna have to come back for. Okay, so down to the utility closet. We turn off the... Oh, wow. See the entrance hall from here. Turn the dark room back on. Hopefully find our battery pack in there. If not, we keep drafting. We accumulate as many items as we can. And eventually go back and trade them down in the, Oh, there'll be gems in that conference room for us. Nah, we don't need it. Eventually trade them down for a battery pack. All the way out at a trading post. Hopefully. That's the plan. But I think this dark room is gonna come through for us. It's off the classroom. Dark room's gonna come through for us, and there's gonna be a battery pack waiting. Is that a stopwatch? It's just a gem. Just a lousy gem. That's all you got for me? You... Okay. we have a keycard. God, I already had a keycard today. Lockpick kit. Can't use it. Veranda. I'm just thinking if there's like a chance I could find a battery pack in either of these other two. Not that I am aware of. Diggy diggy. Can I dig up a battery? Maybe with like a jackhammer. No, because jackhammer uses a battery. That wouldn't make sense either. Come on. Help me out. Old rusty nail. More ivory dye is nice. We can use a couple of them and save a couple of them for finding the trading post. Maybe we should go out and find the trading post. Find the trading post. So we know how many ivory dye we need to use on it. We're not exactly flush with steps though. We haven't found a kitchen today. Okay, mailroom has a chance of spawning a battery pack, but I think I should go greenhouse and keep drafting. I think so. Also, I have no confirmation of this. Okay, hello watering can. But for some reason I feel like I could find a battery pack out in the greenhouse too. But again, that's going based on vibes there. We're doing a lot of things based on vibes today. Oh, apparently we're in some fertile soil here. Okay. Okay. This uses your broken lever, I believe, and we don't really have a reason to get up there. This is rank 8, so... it's not locked. Wow. This is a crazy foundation location. This is a crazy foundation. I forgot we have a second aquarium. This is a nuts foundation. Do I want it here? I don't think I want it here. I love that the one side without a door is the south one. I'd prefer it that way. But I don't love, I'd kind of prefer it like one off of the antechamber, or do I like it that it's literally right up against the antechamber and I can kind of just speed hack my way all the way up there? Oh, the one problem though is this takes up a slot for finding blue rooms on the 8th rank for a while. Though it does give us a foundation on the 8th rank, which we had theorized. If you look at our blue tents list, we had literally wrote foundation possible ? So screw it. Okay, let's see if there's a blue memo in the foundation. If I had to guess, it will be down at the bottom if there is. Check the obvious spots first. I mean, it's a blue room. It's a blueprint. So it's gotta have one. Aha, it does. Wow. Despite the directory being reorganized and renumbered several times throughout the years, the Foundation has always maintained its position as the first floor plan on Mount Holly. Lame. Lame, you give me nothing cool for this very difficult to achieve. I mean, this is hard to do. Get a foundation up on the 8th rank. Lame. Lame of you. The foundation. Despite the directory being reorganized and renumbered several times throughout the years, Foundation has always maintained its position as the first floor plan of Mount Holly. Fine, I guess that's kind of cool, but probably could have guessed it, to be fair. You know what's funny is I think that memo is just always going to be there now, because the Foundation is always on rank 8. It's just always there now. Okay. Be locked. Be locked. Well, if this gives us a room 8 facing north, I'll be really sad. I'm actually not gonna use our rank 8 key there. Key 8. Ah, Chamber of Mirrors. Can you just one time be cool? You know, just be cool, man. It's not that hard. Just be cool. Yeesh. Great Hall. Or reroll. I'll reroll. Dovecote? Dovecote it is. It's a blue room. We haven't taken it, have we? We have not. Take a Dovecote. Yoink. Little pebbles. Yoink. We can. It's gonna be in here. Gonna be tucked away. Ooh, I never thought to bring a magnifying glass here. Usually you can tell if you need a magnifying glass. Just like some weird stuff like this, but it's just damage. You still don't. Returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. Returning east from what? From robbing? Returning east from robbing the crown jewels? Maybe. Lower the what? D, FD, SD? SD? Satellite dish? Lower the satellite dish? Interesting. Is that what it could be referring to? Lower the satellite dish to warn us? Maybe. That's kind of a theory. Feels like a stretch. Like, why wouldn't he just fly a certain flag or something rather than deactivating a whole system? Turning off outside connections just to warn them that it's not safe. 3 members of the Sinclair family have attended school overseas in Costa Rica. Okay, so I think all that's telling us is Costa Rica. I think that's a hint at Costa Rica being, what's it called? Educational? Academic. 3 members of the Sinclair family have attended school overseas in Costa Rica. That would be Mary, based on these notes. I'm guessing Simon, because there's that book in the bunk room that talks about like my brother's returning from college today. And then I don't know who the last one would be. I don't know that one. I forgot to try my lockpick kit there. Dang it. I wish I could rotate from the Dovecote. No way I can take Maid's Chambers. I can't. I need a battery pack. Hey, courtyard. I don't know what this could possibly give us, because we have a shovel and, oh right, it defaults to, like, giving you trunks then. Yeah. Okay, I do love those 2 ivory dye. Those are excellent. Because we really want to use them right now, but we have to save some for a trading post. As long as we haven't found a battery pack. This battery pack's really eluding us. I almost wish I had, like, taken a coat check so I could just coat check the lever or something and reduce the number of parts we need to find by 1. This is not rank 8. Man, the Spiral of Stars has given us a crap ton of keys. I really want to take the attic here. I really, really do, but it would be horrible to take that right now. I mean, the attic has a very solid chance of having a battery pack. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna be sad if that was dumb. Okay, you're all facing the wrong way. I should have taken the bedroom. Excellent aquarium. Excellent aquarium. Very happy about that. Reservoir's been lowered. Key, gem, dig site. Holy crap. Our luck is through the roof right now. Okay, be locked. Oh, I hate when that's not locked like that. Showroom. We can make a big purchase there. Okay, we need... Not you. We need a right-facing room here, and then we need that door to be locked. Austin found. Again, I don't think battery pack is rare. And I'd be so upset if it took one of our 2 pieces. So, we'll go trophy room. Trophy room is one we want on the 8th rank, but obviously we're not there yet. Okay, be locked, be locked, be locked. Okay, whew. Key 8. Unfortunately, it does cut us off from the... Oh no, showroom gets us in there. Okay, cool. I bet the memo is in there. I bet I have to frickin' solve it again. No, I don't. Surprising. Very surprising. The elephant belongs in this bin. That's annoying. Alright. Check off room 8. I really thought that was going to be cooler. Room 8. The elephant belongs in this bin. Oh, man. I'm a little disappointed how many of the memos... Room 8... Sorry, just gotta find the solutions. There we go. I'm a little disappointed in how many of the memos are just lore or like little hints at things we've already solved. Penguin... Gluttony. I really wish more of them were hints at puzzles that we hadn't gotten to, but I guess if you hadn't been able to solve this on your own, that'd be a pretty nice one to find. Swan, I think, was in Lust. Should have memorized this by now. Dog goes down in Mundanity. Goes in Avarice, the bunny. Sloth is the bear. Bear. Monkey goes in Hubris. And elephant, as stated, goes in Wrath. I really thought the blue memo was going to be in here, but obviously it can't go in there when the blue memo just is a hint for how to solve it. Okay, that's all our blue memos for today. We've got 106 coins. What can we grab? No need for an emerald bracelet at all. Take a master key. I mean, what are the chances that we need a master key down in the tunnel? Like maybe the final door is a master key or something. I think I should take that. Unfortunately, I can't buy that and anything else. Oh, Ornate Compass is so good, as is Chronograph. But it's got to be master key. And if we can find some more money, we'll come back and buy something else. Casino. Kitchen. We're on 60 steps. We're not going to need any more than that. I shouldn't re-roll. Casino. What are we even hoping to find at this point? I think we've already seen all the... I should stop beeping. We've already seen all of our battery pack rooms. Patio, wine cellar, dark room, lab. We haven't seen a mail room yet. Or a garage. Not that we have the car keys for the garage. Who beep? Show yourself. You. Should we just throw 20 coins at this? Or should we keep the money we have? Oh, you know what? We've got a lever. Oh, does this keep the lever, though? Dang it, I can't remember if this keeps the lever. Same with the greenhouse. Let's draft first. What do you got for me? Oh, I can use my master key. Right. That's how that works. Attic is huge. Oh my goodness. Okay, battery pack me. Battery pack me. No way. Yes! Hell yeah. Attic coming through. Coming in clutch. And car keys, but we can't draft the garage. That's fine. I mean, it's things we can trade away in the trading post. Not that we even need to trade in the trading post anymore. What are you beeping at? What am I missing? Key. So many keys. Okay, we got the battery pack. We've got 49 gold. What can we buy in here that would be nice? Oh, we're one short of the Onrate Compass. Does our coupon book allow us to buy it? It does. Wow. Okay. There's so many things that work weird in this game. It doesn't... It doesn't actually lower the cost, and it implies that you get 1 gold back, but there's a lot of lightly buggy things like that. Okay, so let's go finish off the foundation up here. I don't even know what we're hoping to find up there, and then we make a power smasher in here, and we run all the way down. We run all the way down back to the tunnel. Really hyped we managed to get that done. The attic on the 9th rank really coming in clutch. I'm back. Hello, back. We literally just found the battery pack in the attic, which we've been looking for forever. We drafted every room we know of that can come with a battery pack. We looked in our list, and attic, which I actually have to add to this list. I don't know why I didn't have that. And we can now go craft our power smasher in the workshop. We got a couple new blue tents rooms. We have a new foundation. Our foundation is up here. Kind of a crazy location for this. The only thing that would be better, I think, is if it was rotated. No, honestly, that's a pretty sweet location. I think maybe if it was rotated... I don't know which direction I'd want to cut off. It's a pretty great location no matter what. We no longer need to save our... We've been saving these ivory dye for going to set up a trading post. But we no longer need the trading post because we got all the parts. Damn, 1 space away from the antechamber is clutch. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, is like, as long as I have the ability to use key cards, I can basically get up to the antechamber guaranteed. The only thing I can think of is switching what's in our coat check to maybe like a master key. But honestly, I want to get to that corner to use our free rerolls as well. So maybe I'll just take security here, just to get up to the corner. Hello, banana, TY. And you, keycarded. And what are we hoping for here? Oh wow, I kind of forgot what our... Oh man, I totally forgot what our experiment was. Oh, let me view it from here. It was lowering the reservoir based on... Based on what? Did we choose shops? Bedrooms? Was it bedrooms? Oh, I can't remember what it was today. Servants' quarters. We have so many keys and so many gems. We have no money for the laundry room. I'll redraw. Finally, a conservatory that we haven't seen in years. I think I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take it. Kind of just always want to see the conservatory. Diggy diggy. Diggy. Coin. Maybe I should have looked for a freezer at this point. We've got so much stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. And an apple? Holy crap, the amount of stuff we just found in here. Alright. Maid's Chambers. I think we just straight up jacked that up to rare. That is truly a terrible room. It's 2-doored. I mean, it counts as a bedroom, which is like kinda nice. Maybe I leave it unusual. Nah, screw it. It's rare. You're relegated. I don't like you. Cloister of Rinna. Do we make that more standard? We still haven't axed it, so it's still a 3-gem room, but gems aren't really an issue for us anymore. I think we'll make it standard. Commissary, we're A-okay with being standard. I think we're okay with the cloister being standard. Maybe I should... Maybe that should stay unusual, but Okay. All the way back. We can use the foundation today? That doesn't matter, does it? We can use the foundation to get out of the house, but we still need to get down to our workshop. So, how do we do that? Foundation, greenhouse, dark room, classroom, gallery, all the way down. Real confusing, this house we've built. Foundation, this site right here, just from day 1 to now, a foundation on rank 8 leading into a greenhouse up on rank 8 through a door that didn't used to exist. Like, it's little situations like that where you're like, damn, this game has changed a lot. Changed a lot. Oh, I don't know what that was beeping at. Okay. It's time. Power Smasher. Power Smasher o'clock. Power Smash. Power Smash. Very lit. Very lit. Anything else worth making? Maybe there'll be a door that requires a burning glass. Yeah, maybe there'll be a door that's like opened by torches or something. I'm just trying to think of what potential doors could follow. What else could be required? I don't think any of these craft. No, nothing more craftable. Oh, maybe I should have made like a sound amplifying kit. Maybe I should have made one of those. Okay, how the heck do I get out of here? Cloister, aquarium, straight out. Cloister, aquarium, straight out. Okay, we're getting one step further in this tunnel. This tunnel is such a interesting little puzzle. I'm really enjoying it. It's like really fun having to go find these specific items and then bring them back to this place every time. You know what? Let's just draft a trading post and see what interesting stuff we can trade away for. Oh, I forgot to coat check my... Wow, and it turns out we didn't need a single ivory dye anyway. Okay. I forgot to coat check my master key. Maybe we'll need that down here. Maybe we'll end up having needed that. Rather dirty coin. Yeah, so we know this is a distillery. Beholden to you, Denny. Yeah, I'm still kind of theorizing what's going on with Denny. I still find it odd that this tube just leads to nothing. I feel like they could have... See, that one almost looks like there's water. No, that one also leads to nothing. Interesting. Have I drafted the pump room? Have I drafted the pump room since I got access to this area? Can I run water to this? No, right? I don't think so. I think that's just a... I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to try that. I wonder if that's something. Running shoes for a silver key. I'll keep the running shoes for now. Sleep mask. No, we don't need ivory dye. Key card for the silver key. No, we'll keep that for now. One press for salt. Salt for key. It's always. Shovel. We'll hold on to. Lockpick kit. We'll hold on to. Silver key seems like something maybe I could use. Prism key seems like something we could maybe use. Or even the secret garden key. Oh, you can trade the master key for an allowance token. That's cool. I'm gonna try and coat check this, I think. Car keys for salt shaker for key. Coupon book, salt shaker key. Ornate compass also for an allowance token. These are both items from the showroom. Wow, so I can buy showroom items and then trade them for allowance tokens? That's good to know. That's really cool. Wow, that's really, really cool. Obviously, we don't trade this away, and we don't trade that away. I guess I'll trade away the ornate compass, because we plan on... We plan on checking the master key. That's cool. That's good to know. Infinite, allowance that way. And should we trade away one of these for the silver key? I'll trade away the running shoes for the silver key. And we can always trade for a secret garden key if we need to as well. I have no idea what stuff is going to be required down here, so... Maybe I should have held on to the running shoes just because... Joe, I don't think you were here for this, but earlier I was talking about maybe I need a certain number of steps in the tunnel, and I thought it'd be really cool. I haven't encountered anywhere in the game where steps are like so heavily used as a resource. It'd be kind of interesting if there was a muddy or difficult terrain and you needed like every 3 feet it used up a step and you need like 100 steps to get through that area or something. I think that'd be really interesting. And running shoes would actually be really helpful with that, so maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of those. Alright, on to the next one. This is the boiler room thing, right? Oh, we don't have a boiler room. This is the same as that door. God, I always want to pull up a map to like show what I'm referring to, but there's no map of the world. There needs to be a map of the grounds. That door down in the inner sanctum, when you go off to the side, I had to run the boiler, like the condenser or something, and then I pushed a button. It lit up the button and I pushed it and opened the door, so I'm gonna need to do that here too. Oh, which means we need to run another day, and we need to turn on the boiler room. Oh, I need to go though, unfortunately. I'm so tempted. So tempted to run another day, but I have to go. Plus there's a chance this is the final door. This feels like it might be the final door. I mean, I'm kind of running out of ideas for what other doors there could be through here. And if that is the final door, I'm sure whatever's inside there is like a whole thing that I just can't get into. Okay, well, in our goals, I'm gonna bring basement key down to tunnel. Yep, so tunnel, key, basement key, security card, I think. Security key card, I think, was next. And then power hammer, high pressure condenser door, I think. So we've done these steps. Let me look and verify. Yep, that's all the steps so far. Okay, and then we'll need high pressure condenser. So we need to go to the boiler room to do that. Ah, so cool. So cool. Okay, so today we'll run our master key up to the code check. Wait, we don't even have a code check. We never took the code check today. What am I talking about? I keep talking about code checking this thing and we don't even have it. Okay, trading post. We think we've almost got enough information for the tomb statues. We definitely have enough information that we could just trial and error it. There are only 2 statues that could go here, and we could just guess which is which. But I'd really like to find the information to do it properly. We got a lot more blue tents done today. We crossed off quite a few. We crossed off the... Today we did the rotunda, the walk-in closet, the workshop, grade 1 of the classroom, the foundation, the dovecote, and room 8. Unfortunately, we didn't get any that we consider useful today. they were all like lore related-ish. We know that we can actually do the foundation, which is cool. We'd written possible question mark. I am still convinced it's impossible to do the entrance hall, the antechamber, or room 46. I can't see a way that that's ever going to be doable. I imagine those are still not possible. The spare room, I don't think we can do, because if we look in our directory, I think our spare room just is, it's not a blueprint anymore, it just is a green room. So I believe this is no longer doable. Gallery we'll be able to do at some point, closet, attic, storeroom, garage, locker room, wine cellar. I'm curious about doing the wine cellar now that we have the, like, where is it? Where did I put it? Here. Now that we have this, the family core is unlocked only by the sum of its vaults, of its digits. Vault memo. Something to do with numeric core from file cabinet. Family core. Family crest in wine cellar / room 46. So the wine cellar, I'd like to get the wine cellar memo. I feel like maybe that will be related. Trophy room 1 could be interesting. Rumpus room, drawing room, chamber of mirrors. I have a feeling to get this one you're gonna have to get up top at the chamber of mirrors, but I also thought the same would be true of room 8, and that wasn't true, so maybe not. Maybe it'll just be a hint at how to do the chamber of mirrors. Pool, drafting studio, boiler room, security, sauna, mailroom, dining room, conference room. Okay, so we definitely need to do more of the classrooms and the mechanarium, but for the most part, we're kind of out of rooms that I was expecting to be interesting with blue tents. There have been surprises for sure, but we're kind of out of those. We actually ended up making no progress on this today because we got distracted by this tunnel. But the tunnel has been very fun. I'm very excited to see what the heck is behind here. Yeah. Okay. Anywhere to end our day? Anywhere particular we need to end our day? Do we have a break room? We gotta go end in the break room, get ourselves a key card for tomorrow. Otherwise, no. And we don't have a lock, coat check or anything. Oh, wow, in the bottom right corner it says unknown for our location. I hadn't noticed that. We're in unknown. So the file cabinet key is gone from here. Yeah, now that we've used it. Okay, I guess the problem I was having with the file cabinet key is that it stayed in my inventory. Please, dear God, let me run faster. Oh my God. Cool. I freaking love this game, man. There's just so much depth to it. I am consistently blown away by how many layers there are to this game. Every time you kind of think you've found, like, quote-unquote, the end or whatever, or that you think you're really making progress on late game puzzles, it turns out there's just another one around the corner. And I love it. I love that. I find it very satisfying. Okay. I know I keep checking this, but I don't think there's anything more to do today. Oh, we almost drafted a full house while we were at it. Call it a day. Made some good progress today. God, I want to keep playing, but I unfortunately have some stuff to do before I work tonight, and then I'm out of town for a weekend, for a wedding for the whole weekend, until Monday night. And I'd like to try and get new rooms. And I'd like to try and get a video ready for Tuesday. New rooms. Does it count? The foundation. For a second I thought maybe it was counting the tunnel as like a new room, like I'd made it to a new location and it was counting that. But earlier in this day, we saw that the foundation was not listed in our directory anymore, and now that we have found a foundation, it's counting as a new room again. That's very funny. Been a while since we got new rooms listed here. Items found 29. Wow, a lot of luck. Oh, I should have gone and traded my master key in the trading post. Now that we know we can trade showroom items for allowance tokens. Really cool. Forgot to do that. Alright, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day there. As much as I truly desperately want to keep playing, I just can't. I got life stuff. So we're gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Really appreciate you hanging out. Videos Tuesdays at noon, Thursdays at noon, streams Wednesdays at noon, and Mondays at noon when I have the time, which is proving to be not as frequent as I thought it was going to be, but you know, we'll keep trying. And that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.